Welcome to the ZED Legends League, everybody. What's happening, Kevin?
Yo, that was a sick intro. We stepped the production up a little bit for that.
Yeah, well, that was Zombie Joe. I don't know if that deafened everyone or just me, but
It was
audio was
bumping
pretty
for
pretty
sure.
loud on my end.
That was bumping.
What's up, Dirt Legs? Joey Thorpe, Andrew Ryan. Welcome to the show, guys. We're still waiting on Jake. Jake should be here any minute. Maybe he got his time zones. Oh, he's logging on now, he said. So yes, we are going to recap the ZED Legends League races that have gone off already. We've had 43 of the 52 races for week one already run. So we're going to go over the standings for that. And then at the top of the hour, the final 9 races for our featured groups are going to run. I'm excited. You excited, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm pumped. I don't know if we planted Andrew Ryan in there as an intro to tee us up, like what is this league? But pretty good intro. We could answer that question for him.
Go ahead, Kevin.
It's pretty self-explanatory, right? Like it's I think it was technically an open registration, but we tried to keep it to horses that were, I think, close to Class 1 or at least in Class 1. $100 entry, and it's kind of a season mode. We're gonna have 3 weeks where you're in pool play racing against 5 other horses, and then you're gonna advance the top 6, advance to the final of your funnel, and then what we decide, top 2 out of that advance to a grand final in 4 weeks. So it's a nice month-long season with a one final champion per funnel and for the overall grand final.
And the bottom 3 are going to be relegated from each funnel at the end of the season. And then there's going to be 3 that come in through qualifiers. So we will share the link to the qualifier. It's up on the Zombie site right now. So everybody can, I guess we should say I wouldn't enter a Class 2 horse in this qualifier. I mean, if you want a fighting chance, I'm guessing you're probably going to have to be 580 or above. What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, unless you have some crazy variants, and with that, you'll need some luck in terms of what kind of roll you get on those.
Jake's here. What's up, Jake?
What's up, Jake?
Hey, how you going?
Good. People,
sorry, I'm late. I thought we were starting in 6 minutes, but must have got that wrong.
We might have called an audible, and we have a lot to cover, Jake.
Awesome.
So yeah, Jake, the 43 of the 52 races have run. We're going to do the play wagering again for these last 9 races. So we've got that coming up. We're going to have ZBet is going. It's already been going all day. Actually, that worked out really well with the races being scheduled like 24 hours in advance. I had time to go through and wager on every single one of these races. I don't know if you guys did any wagering.
I think you did enough for both of us. How about you, Jake?
Yeah, I was. The races started a bit early for me today. I was at training, so I missed most of them. But I've put a bet on each of the featured races. So
prime time.
Got something to cheer on. I saw Granger got a win. That was cool.
Yeah, it was a nice come from behind too.
Yeah,
that was the cool part about what we did with the round 1, kind of seeding you around some levels. It really didn't matter where you were. You're going to be racing against similar competition, at least in round 1. And then obviously we'll reseed next week as the standings shuffle up. But yeah, a lot of good names, a lot of old names, new names winning so far.
Yep. Scoop Dog put on a bit of a show.
Man, it just dusted diamonds. Or was it Evergreen? I think we were in the same bracket, and I think it was maybe 1,800. Just ran rampant on it.
Yeah,
we'll go over all of the action here. I just sent a tweet out. If you guys want to retweet it, we'll get some more people in here. But yeah, Jake, you missed the sweet intro. You want me to play let's play the thing again for Jake.
So it's the award racing.
Yeah, Bob made it for us. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I know. Well, I'll just do the start. Let's see how loud this is. Maybe turn your volumes down, guys. It seemed very loud for me. All right.
So cool.
Now you're hyped, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got to go over the standings. I'll pull those up on the Zombie site here and share those. Let's see. But I think the story of the morning, I don't know if it's Solid Snake is not super surprising. I think I'm going to give the story of the morning or afternoon, wherever the heck you're at. It was afternoon, evening for me. But Toot Boot came out of nowhere in the mids, didn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, I had to double take that horse. I think I've seen it obviously out there, but yeah, not on my short list to be leading the bracket after 1 week.
Let's see if these standings will come up for us. So I'm going to pull up the mids first because I think that is the story of the week 1 of the ZED Legends League. You can't really see it up here, but it says Toot Boot up top. Toot Boot, 2 wins and a second. I think it was 2 wins and a second, right?
Yeah.
2 wins and a second, 27 points. This is going to be tough to beat for the mids in the featured group, isn't it?
Yeah, mids are tricky. Most of them have some variance, so you got to get good roll 3 times in a row, or it's gonna be tough to overpower level wise. But that's the other option. And I think, equally, not to jump the gun too much, but winning 3 in a row for Solid Snake is an incredible outcome there.
Yeah. Scoop Dog won 2 races and only managed to finish 4th. That shows how tight the competition is, right?
Yeah, I don't think the mid runners in tonight's, and I'll pull up I've got a little overlay here of who we've got running in the featured group here for mids. I don't think these horses stand much of a chance. It's so stacked, right? Like, is one of these, you got to win all 3 to beat Toot Boot. I just don't see it happening this week.
Yeah, like it almost has to be dashing double, and you're just hoping that with that BA advantage, you can just get, maybe match. Like I'd be stunned if it won 3, but it could have those top heavy finishes. And the rest of them have some variance where you would just need to bank on that BA and go first, second just to match it. But that's going to be tough.
Yeah, so let's pop over to the marathoners and show, let's see. Solid Snake was just unbeatable today. Won all 3 of its races. Here we go. So we're going to start out this stream with the marathon featured group, which is featuring Ready, Set, Boom. But again, somebody's going to have to sweep this to tie Solid Snake this week. A perfect 3 for 3. I don't know if this is going to happen again in all 3 weeks of the ZED Legends League. What do you think, Kevin?
It's tough, right? Like, even for the best horses, they might be, 25% chance at winning. So, like, if you do that 3 times in a row, right? You're already looking at maybe 1 out of 64, I think is the math on that. So that is tough. That's quite the performance from Solid Snake. And it almost has to be one of those types that peaks around 22, 24, right? Because Artois could easily, like, mop up 2,600, but it's not going to win 22 many times. So it is tough to get the sweep unless you have some of that distance preference versatility.
Yeah, here's that field that's going in our featured marathon group, which is going to kick off in 20 minutes, the first race. It's going to go 2,600 first, then 2,400 with these 6 horses, then 2,200, and then we'll move on to these mids that I just showed, and then sprints we'll finish it off. And sprint is really wide open here, but if we want to say anything else here about the dominant performance from Solid Snake before I go over to those sprinters.
No, I Love Phillies too had a good performance. And
Enterprise Moss also, right?
Yeah, Enterprise was in at least like one of the lower groups, right? I think
the lowest, but Enterprise was like a 602 itself.
Yeah, so impressive relative to that. I was thinking more like I Love Phillies dominated like a very stacked field as well. But I was watching that one like as it happened, so probably sunk in a little more. But Enterprise Moss has awesome variance, as we know. So always cool to see the I think it's a Genesis Butte, right? Representing that high up in the Legends League.
Agreed. Jake, any thoughts here on this championship bracket here for the marathoners?
Yeah, I think you just need to scroll down a little bit further so we can have a look at Grandeur.
Not bad, really, not bad.
Yeah, no.
For a what is Grandeur, like 590?
I think 611 or 618.
Oh yeah, Grandeur started over 600. I was thinking of Slander. Is Slander still below 600?
Slander's like 580 something. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of.
Whatever you do, don't scroll all the way down and find Cutie Colt.
Jamie.
I told him Cutie is going to be fighting against relegation.
That is tough. Yeah, used up all the wins with Scoop.
For anybody that doesn't know the rules of ZED Legends League, which I'm sure you're going to be picking it up as we go, the bottom 3 in each funnel after 3 weeks. Well, actually, I should say the bottom 6 in each of these funnels after the 3 weeks will be put into a relegation race, and that's going to have 3 times the points. And the bottom 3 after that relegation race are going to be relegated from the league, and we're going to bring in 3 qualifiers from each funnel to replace those horses. So Cutie is now the favorite for relegation, huh?
Yeah, until it
Crazy.
just goes rampant on that easy bracket next week.
Oh yeah, Kevin, why don't you explain how seeding works? We had that on the docket for this show.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of coming into force now. So let's pretend this premier group has already run, and these were the final standings. You would kind of look at in groups of 6, and that would be your group for next week. So starting at the bottom, you would start with Cutie, work your way up. Those bottom 6 would then be paired against each other with the hopes of kind of having some hope to work your way back up the leaderboard. The top 6 would also be grouped together. So in groups of 6 all the way down the standings. And I think we're planning on the featured group always being that top 6 group, right? So they'll get the primetime slot, a little more eyeballs on it just for fun.
Right. So currently, as it stands, this would be the featured group up here, the top 6 horses for marathon. So these would be the 6 we'll see next week. I would guess at least one comes from this week's feature group and is able to stick in there, but we'll see. You know, there's no guarantees on that, is there?
No, and it should, like, at least the first week, it's going to be nice and shuffled, right? Because in theory, every group should have a top performer who is near the top of this. So you're going to have a nice shuffling of different levels, different types of distance preference and variance in next week's groupings.
Yeah. So the way that it works for anybody that's coming in late is after 3 weeks, the top 6 horses in each funnel will face off in week 4, championship week, for the funnel championship, which is 3 races. Is that what we said, Kevin?
Yeah, 3 races. So 3 for each funnel.
And then after that champion of each funnel is crowned, there's going to be a grand final week the following week to crown the ZED Legend of season 1. So that'll be fun. That'll be 9 races, 1 at each distance. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a blast. Jake, what are your thoughts here?
Just thinking you really want your horse to be top 12 so that you're, ideally in that top 6 throughout. But if you're in the second 6, you can still jag a win in that last week and sneak into the championship round. So Grant, you're in the 10th. You're still in with a shot?
Definitely. You really just want to avoid that bottom 6. You don't want to have to mess around with that relegation stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing,
triple points.
Triple point. I mean, anything that's that's why you don't want to be in the bottom 6, because like if you just have a bad final week and you end up as like the last one in, one of those bad horses, these are all great horses, can jump you and make you the relegated horse.
That's right. The other thing, I don't know if we mentioned, Donkey, is there are weekly prizes here, right? So a little added incentive. Solid Snake pretty much has it wrapped up, but
for marathon, but there's one for each funnel, right? We did one for each funnel, yeah. It's top 2. Did we say top 2 weekly or?
Yeah, so first obviously gets more. I think we said 5% of the pot for each week for the first place in each funnel. So it's wide open for the sprint. I think you're going to pull that up here in a second. But
here
it's a long tournament. We want to make sure there's prizes and fun every single week. So that's what we're playing for this week.
You know, people like Jake here got ballsy, and Jake put in Slander, who was, what do we say, 590, and what is Twisted Urgency at, Jake?
I think 601.
So he put them in for the prestige, and we start out with this seeding process where it was by level for week 1, and you got a shot at winning more than your money back. I don't know what our weekly payouts ended up being. We're going to have to publish that after this week is over. We had a lot going on, but you can, because of the seeding process, you have a chance. So those people that went out on a limb and wanted to be part of it for prestige and for the community to build something really fun, we're giving them a chance at least, right, Jake?
Chipping a chair. Yeah, no.
Chipping a chair.
I was hoping for a bit more out of Twisted, but no, I had fun. Grand, you got to win. No.
Where did Twisted end up? I mean, well, the thing is, so you're in 20th, so you're going to have theoretically a decent heat, although Verve is down there. Yeah, I mean, what you'd think would be a soft heat for week 2. There's some tough horses down here, aren't there?
There's no soft heats in this Legends League,
Man, can we take a moment and just talk about how bad our qualifying has been so far, Donkey? Like,
Yes,
we
especially
had-
sprint.
it was so
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, we've
Oh my-
got Kaus down here with 5 points,
Y2K.
Y2K with 4. We own half of Tish's Delicious. I don't know if everybody knows that, but 3
Ducky's-
last places for Tish's.
Ducky's down there.
We own
I mean,
half
it was
of
just
Ducky,
like
yeah.
just horrible.
Verve here.
Yeah.
Diamonds did poorly in the mid, right?
Diamonds
So-
won one. I think it won the last.
That's right. Diamonds did win the last race.
Saved something, but I mean, aside from that, we're going to be fighting for our lives in a couple weeks. It might maybe.
We are. I mean, that's the double-edged sword of variance, but we do have some life left in these featured races. We got Ready, Set, Boom and Third Head in the marathon, and then Supreme Polarity running a little bit off distance in the mid because we said we'd only put 3 in each funnel. So we got some hope here still, Kevin.
Yeah, it's early, as they say.
Okay, let's come back to this sprint. I do want to get the wagering started. So we're going to have play wagering going. Let me share. We've got a stable here, and I guess I can share this in the chat, but we're going to be giving away, let's see. We're going to be giving away all these horses, but let's see. The legendary here, this Z17 legendary is going to be the prize for first place in our play wagering tonight on these 9 featured races of the ZED Legends League. So this is a nice legendary filly from Loves of Fantasy who was bred really well in 2.0 and 3.0. And then we've got an exclusive here for second place. And actually, we should let people choose because our third place prize, somebody might want that more than this exclusive. This exclusive is coming from, we got Marajo and Creation on this side, and then the very best there is and Staunch on this side of the family tree. Nice exclusive beauty in there. But then we've also got a gold Budweiser skin in this donation stable that is going to be up for grabs as one of the prizes. So if somebody wants that more than the horse, you can let us know if you win it with the play wagering. But then we're also gonna raffle off these other 3 horses. So I'll start up a raffle for one of those here in a minute. What's up, Souls? 590. Yeah, 590 is not that ballsy, is it? Souls put in a 485 sprinter. And Souls put in several low level. He's got the real balls.
Blink ran well though. I think Blink won one of the races. 580 or so.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me get back over there to the sprinters because I know that they had a class 2 sprinter that they put in here. Oh, this is mids. Let's see. Share this tab. Okay, so Kevin, you start breaking this down. I'm going to open up the play wagering and give everybody some money while you talk about the sprinter finish here.
Yeah, I mean, I think sprinter's wide open, right? I think we're talking about marathon had a 30, so a perfect run. Mid had that first, second, so 27 points. 22 is either 2 wins and a tank or just a steady. You need to get 1 win, right? Because I think it's second place is only 7 points. So you get a win, a second, and a third. I mean, that puts you right up there at 22 with the rest of them. So wide open for this premier group if someone can string a couple wins together.
Okay, I've opened up our play wagering. So we're going to have the 2,600 meter race first. And again, let me pull up the field for this. So to place your wager, you put ! bet and then the gate number and hit enter. I'm sure we've got some veterans here in the chat, so you'll see as they do it, you'll just kind of emulate them. Oh, and you know what we didn't mention, Kevin? So we're live streaming this on YouTube as well this week. We've never live streamed YouTube and Twitch in tandem. So if you are watching on YouTube, if you want to participate in the play wagering and our raffles that we're going to be doing here, you're going to want to go over to Twitch. It's Arbitrage. Let me get the link to the Arbitrage. It's twitch.tv/Arbitrage.Run. So yeah, I totally forgot about that. We've got probably some people over there on YouTube that are going to want this Twitch link and come over and join us for all of the fun. Okay. So wagering is open. I gave everybody 500 play tokens, play ARB tokens to wager. And you're also accumulating tokens as you spend time here in the stream with us. So the longer you're in here, the more tokens you'll have to wager. And you'll get bonus tokens if you're following. And also make sure you're following the Twitch stream here or the Twitch channel because you're not going to be eligible for the raffles unless you're following. So make sure you follow us. Making you jump through some hoops this week, guys.
Gotta earn these free horses.
Okay, so we're giving away those for the wagering, and then let me start up the first raffle. Kevin, I told you I got the raffles going through Streamlabs this time, so we don't have to do the wheel spin, and we can just kind of get it going in the background here. So I'm going to start the first one, and we're going to give away a exclusive. Let's see, what does it say in the chat here? So yeah, we got an exclusive. I got the horse ID there. I got the link there. So this is going to be running for 20 minutes. Hit ! raffle to enter this raffle for an exclusive, and our Streamlabs bot will select a random winner from one of you that enters the raffle. So we got several things going on here to make it fun for everybody. And we should also thank the owner of Solid Snake. I'd be a little upset about Solid Snake going 3 for 3, but Vega Southern Farms is pretty much an official sponsor of ZED Legends League at this point. He's donating 15 UUU horses. We're going to have those from him probably this weekend. So, we're providing a lot of UUUs. Also, obviously, it's our event. But, he came up and stepped up and was just like, whatever you guys need, let me give you horses. Let me give you ETH. Or like, horses are enough, So Vega is Southern Farms. This is the Southern Farms ZED Legends League, right, Kevin?
Yeah, unofficial sponsor. He did not ask for this, but you give and you're going to receive. So, yeah, shout out to him. He's one of the best guys in the community. Kind of lays under the radar, I think, intentionally, but sorry for shining a hopefully good spotlight on you here, Vega.
Here's the field. Somebody was asking for the field. Let me just pull it up on. Is there anything else we need to look at before? Well, sorry, I cut you guys off, but before I pull up the field for this race.
No, we're good.
Okay. All right. Let me pull that up.
They'll be rioting at the gates if Bunny Foo Foo wins this event. Oh.
Okay. Here's the field. So we've got terms of engagement in gate 1, 687. We've got Ready, Set, Boom, 684 in gate 2. We got Fat Physique, 683 in gate 3. Artois, 684 in gate 4. Born to Battle, 677 in gate 5. And Third Head, 677 in gate 6. So there are
pretty interesting flame piece going on here with Artois losing at 26. I don't know if it's lost many 6-gate flames at 26. I know it doesn't have the level advantage it used to, but that was surprising to me.
Yeah, do you think that's just the 3 extra levels for terms of engagement that get it here?
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little extra stability coming from terms. I was surprised Fat Physique took it from Artois, honestly.
Yeah, I guess that is the real surprising one. One thing else I want to mention about the play wagering. So I gave everyone 500 tokens. We'll give out another, I don't know, we'll do like 200 after each race kind of a thing, just to make sure that nobody goes broke. And if new people come in, they can play. They're going to be behind the 8 ball a little bit. And then the final 3 races are going to be the sprints. And we're going to go 2 times points on the first 2 sprints. And then that final sprint, we're going to do 3 times points. So, kind of that double jeopardy. I like to keep everybody in it. So just wanted to give the recap on all the rules, at least as much as we can. Kind of get it as you go. You'll get the hang of it next week if this is your first week, right?
That's right. And I don't want to go too deep down the rabbit hole, but Acapulco makes a good point around this could potentially be what we kind of saw with sprinters early on with, I think, Crimson Chin carried the banner early on. But at 26, Artois, arguably one of the biggest distance preference horses out there, now that it's been caught in levels, our marathoners kind of having the same fate as the Crimson Chin did at 1,000 meters. I don't know.
You kind of thought that might happen with Ready, Set, Boom, didn't you?
I did. Ready, Set, Boom has more variance where I think it would hold a little better. But yeah, I would have thought that flame would have gone to Artois before Ready, Set, Boom here. But to their point, Artois has more distance preference than RSB. So it might just be kind of wasting away within that level 684. Whereas if the optimal one doesn't require as much distance preference, it's going to play better at the same level.
I'm trying to find the link to ZBet. You used to have to apply to go on ZBet, and they kind of opened it up for everybody. this week to test it out. Let's see. Here we go.
I think at the moment I'm carrying pretty much 50% of the pool in all of the races. So if anyone wants to jump in there,
I probably have the other 50%.
Pretty terrible.
I'm just betting against each other. That's fun.
Let me find. Oh, here's the link. It's beta.zbet. Pull it up here.
Jake, who are you on for this race?
I backed Ready Set Boom in this one.
Oh, good man.
Yeah, so it's the only one of the three I've picked in, which is surprising, but this is the new world we're living in. But yeah, I've gone with the champ.
Okay, here we go. Here's the ZBet. So we've got 3 minutes left until this first race, but you can see they've got pools here. You connect your wallet and just click on the race you want to bet on and select the horse. And you can see there's 18 wagerers here on this first race. Let's see. How do I see? I've got a bet. Oh, here we go.
That's the 24 you're looking at there, I think.
Oh, this is the 20. Everyone's in on the 24. So I'm on third head in the 24. Let's see.
I'm going Born to Battle on that one. Not to jump the gun too much. I think Born to Battle is going to win one of these. I think it's going to be the 24.
Yep, I backed him in the 24, and I backed third head in the 22. So.
Hey, all right.
I'm on Born to Battle in the 26.
Interesting.
So I got.
Jake, I think you have the exact same bets I would have had on those three.
So 2 minutes. I guess I should put the link in the chat for people to get over there. You might not have time to get it in on this one. Let's see. So you're on Born to Battle in this race or to win the whole?
No, I'm on Ready Set Boom in this one. I bet 0.01 and the pool's 0.02. So might get 0.012 back if it wins, or maybe nothing if the other punters have backed the same horse. But we'll see. Anyway, it's a bit of fun.
We'll see if some late action comes in. So quick reminder, I just put the link in there to ZBet if you guys want to get over there and get some wagers in on this one or the rest of the races. I think it's a blast and adds value to, the kind of the entire ecosystem to have that going on. And I think maybe next week the play is to just have them do the featured races, because it is a lot having 52 races over there. Don't you think, Kevin?
Yeah. And it makes it a spectator's sport. And I don't know. I mean, I guess people may like throwing more money on their own horse doing it, but I think having it more of a spectacle of just the featured, it kind of is another carrot as well to get your horse in that top group to where you can wager on it. So yeah, I'm a fan of just limiting the amount to increase the spectacle.
Okay, I'm gonna give everybody 100 more ARB. Fine, you guys showed up late. You're lucky I'm nice.
Causing inflation over there.
Yeah. I'm going to up the maximum wager in those final races. So the people that were here from the start, they'll have an advantage. So everybody's got an extra 100 I just gave to you. And reminder, if you're over there on YouTube, you got to come over to the Twitch stream if you want to take part in our raffles and the play wagering that we've got going on. We're giving away 5 horses and a gold Budweiser skin tonight. 2 horses and the Budweiser skin for this play wagering event, and then we're raffling off 3 more horses. Oh, the race is off. That's all right. It's 2,600 meters. We've got time here.
Is that Mountain Dew you're drinking there, Kevin?
It is, yeah. The wife got the wrong flavor. Big Code Red guy. Anybody who knows what that is,
of course.
They were out, so she thought substituting it for something Surge Mountain Dew would work. It's all right, but it's better than water, but it's no Code Red.
Do you guys have the Mountain Dew over there in Down Under, Jake?
We do. When I was at boarding school, everyone used to basically think that it made your balls shrink. So that kind of stuck, and I've never been a big fan of it. But
oh yeah.
I'm sure it's just a myth, mate. Don't worry. Keep drinking it.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
See, I think the myth here was your sperm count went down, which
yeah,
I was never concerned about. Okay, the race is off here. This is nice. We got a nice background here for the first time. Joe really hooked us up with this stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, man. The
logo is awesome.
Yeah.
I think the wagering closed. Yeah, it did close. Okay, so we've got 7 wagerers on gate 1. We got 14 on gate 2. Nobody's on gate 3. Who's gate 3, Kevin?
I think that's Fat Physique, right?
Nobody on Fat
yeah.
Physique with the flame. 6 on gate 4, 2 on gate 5, and 3 on gate 6. So pretty good turnout. 32 bets, and we got 7,000 loyalty pot here on this first one.
Man, yeah. 10-1 on third head's pretty good. I mean, it's not a 2,600 runner at all, but it's got the variance to win quite a bit.
So most were on terms, is that right?
Was that gate 1?
Yeah.
Sounds
terms
right.
isn't gate run. Fat Physique is out front, but I don't think you want to be leading at this point in the race, do you?
I'm telling you, Born to Battle is just built for these right now.
And that's is that Uruguay, I think. I think that's Uruguay skin.
That World Cup event was so fun. It's just like, I love those skins. It was such a good, like, well-designed tournament.
It was. 600 meters left. Who's got this, Kevin?
I think Born to Battle, we are not looking good. We might have the reverse exacta happening, whatever that's called.
Well, good news. I bet $10 on Born to Battle.
Okay.
Z-bet.
I wish Born to Battle would have waited a race. I thought I would get one, but I had it in the 24, not here. So our clock creeping. It's probably going to be Born to Battle winning.
Term second, Artois third.
Yeah.
Do I have some
terms is going to hold second, just maybe.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Do I have some lag on my audio here, guys?
No, just your video.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, congrats to Born to Battle. I think that's not so stable coin. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That was a shout out to Galactic for
didn't he sell it for 0.03?
0.03. We have to plug that every time Born to Battle comes up on screen.
What gate was Born to Battle in?
Gate 5.
Okay, let me assign the winner for that one. We
I need
had
Born to Battle to go back to back, or I'm none for 2.
we only had 2 people on Born to Battle.
2 out of what, 30 plus, you said?
32, I think.
Wow. It's a good head start.
All right. My computer just can't handle all the things I'm trying to do here.
Yeah. You think with the Premier funds from last week, you'd be able to afford a gaming PC?
You guys are having a stellar month this month. It's amazing.
Yeah, maybe after this month we can, Kevin.
Yeah, that's very true. It was the first 2 weeks were not bad at all. The last week has gone about as well as it could until we hit Legends League, and we're getting put in our place at the moment.
Close betting. Here we go.
The Pony Whisperer. We are watched. Yeah, the Legends event, we are more hosts than participants. So you have been warned in terms of betting on our horses.
Well, and you should be rooting for our horses though, because we're putting 100% of our profits, which is looking to be 0 right now, into the Arbitrage.Run community fund for future events, which is sitting at I think we're up to almost $1,000 now, guys.
Nice.
Okay, wagering is open on the 2,400 meter race, which is going to go off in a minute, but we'll leave it open a little bit longer.
Yeah,
since it's 2,400 meter. Let me pull that up. So everybody's in the same gates.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I signed the win right. So 6.25% of bets were on Born to Battle. Who are you taking in this one, Kevin?
Man, I wanted Born to Battle. I think staying flexible, not anticipating back to back. I will pivot. I'm going to go third head. I'm feeling third head here.
The race is off, but I'm going to leave it open
betting on our horse. But yeah,
I think I took third head in this one. Jake, who are you on?
Right, yeah, with Z-Bet, I'm on Born to Battle. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. The race is off. They're already at 1,800 meters, so we've missed the first 600 meters. Didn't miss anything. I'm going to close the wagering here in 100 meters. So sorry for the short amount of time here to get your wagers in, but got to be on the ball at the ZED Legends League wagering. 21 bets in already, 22. I'm going to close it in 10 seconds. All right, betting is closed. 22 wagers in there. Oh, I forgot to give people more money after that. We'll give it to them after this next race. That's all right. That's probably why we had 10 less people wagering.
They bankrupt themselves. Yep.
Yeah. That's
Jake
part of the
included
game.
last.
You don't know if I'm actually going to do what I said I was going to do here because I'm trying to do 8 things at once. We got 1,100 meters left here. What are you thinking, Kevin? Born to Battle is right there in pouncing position in the back, huh?
Yeah, you like the slingshot, and that's not the type of horse to come in dead last, so it's likely to have a good run coming up.
900 meters. Third head's not going to hold on, is he?
That'd be tough. It doesn't have like if it breaks first, it has to win by a lot, I think, normally.
Decent break for RSB.
Possible. I mean, it looks like Fat Physique's got a good one going.
Yeah.
It might be Fat Physique. Did anybody bet on that one? I imagine they probably passed on it.
Fat Physique was in gate 3. We had 4 on Fat Physique. Maybe people trying to come from behind here.
Okay.
We had 4 on gate 1, which was Terms, 5 in gate 2, which was RSB, 4 on Fat Physique in gate 3, 2 on gate 4, 1 on gate 5, and 6 on gate 6.
Yeah, this is another tight one. I mean, it looks like Fat Physique's got it, but it's going to be a lot of jockeying for those remaining spots.
I like how you can just like nonchalantly tell. It's Artois in second for sure, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to be in 5th and 6th again here.
This is bad. This is bad. What?
Oh, man.
We might have some soft heats coming up in week 2. We'll get some money for the community that way. Weekly wins.
Preferably like RSB does something in this last race, or third head, so they're not in the same cellar dweller bracket next week.
So nobody has a chance anymore to beat Solid Snake. So congrats to Solid Snake and Southern Farms on the win of the marathon bracket. Let me open up wagering so you guys don't have to run too fast. That was who won that one?
Fat Physique.
Fat Physique, gate 3. So we had 4 on that. Pick winner. Complete. All right, and I'm opening up the wagering on the 2,200 now.
Maybe give some more funds out.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so I'll give everybody another, let's call it 400.
The randomness of this is incredible. It's a great equalizer.
It is. You never know what I'm going to do.
Dan Shannon's probably just squirming somewhere, trying to game the system, and there's just no predictability to your mind.
So if you put exclamation point top in the chat, you can see, maybe somebody already did it, because people are experts now. Exclamation point top.
Sorry, Wacky. We're the rule today is do not bet on arbitrage horses. They're all tired.
So here's our current standings. Wissy Mac at the top of our wagering. We've got Left Coast Connections there in second, Sample Gates in third, Veggie Dave in fourth. Everybody's still got a shot here. We still got, 7 races remaining. There's going to be 2x multiplier on 2 of the last 3 sprints, and then the final sprint is going to be 3x multiplier. I'm going to be giving out some more play tokens to wager, so hang in there if you're behind. Has our raffle gone off yet?
I think it's close, but it hasn't been 20 minutes yet.
I don't think it's closed yet. I think it's still going. Now we'll start up another raffle after that one's off too. We got an exclusive we're raffling off right now. It's actually a stability one. We normally give out variance horses, Kevin, but this one was a Fundy breed. I think it was Fundy and Wife Savings.
Yeah, they're basically the same horse, so that should be a nice 18 to 2,000 meter steady horse.
All right, the race is off, so I'm going to leave it open for maybe another 10 seconds here because this one's a little bit shorter. And I'm going to pull the race up. It'll be nice to get to those sprints where it really matters for the Legends League weekly winner.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm not having fun with these marathoners with our horses finishing 5th and 6th every race.
I'm having zero fun with this so far.
I feel like this live stream has been more fun for me anyway. I feel like I'm starting to get my shit together here, doing 6 things at once.
It's impressive. You're probably a producer in training here. Your improvement week over week has not gone unnoticed by the audience.
Well, having Jake here as color commentary support is very helpful too. Thanks for showing up, Jake.
I don't think I do much, to be honest. I just chime in with the odd cheeky remark, but
just a pretty face.
It's fun to be on the stream. Yeah.
They could read the dictionary to me and I'd be entertained.
It's true. Okay, 1,200 meters. I think wagering closed. I don't think I need to do it.
Third head is ready to rip.
I hope so.
Okay, wagering is closed.
Definitely due for one.
We got 27 bets in, Kevin. 4 on gate 1, that's terms. 5 on gate 2, that's RSB. 4 on gate 3,
Here we go.
bet physique. 2 on gate 4, nobody on gate 5, and we got 12 bettors on gate 6. What's happening?
That's a good fat physique run too. Thing's a force.
Everybody wanted third head here, and he's not doing it, is he?
I think it's fat physique unless RSB can pull something out of its butt at 22.
Nope. Not enough.
Not enough. Might sneak into second depending on how this closes. But yeah, fat physique went in the last 2, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he'll be in that featured heat again next week. And hopefully the second place for RSB, if he gets there, we'll get him out of third heads heat next week for us.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
How did Fat Physique go in this 2600? 4th. It's pretty solid. 4th and 2 firsts.
Yeah, is that second place? We'll see when these standings update.
Yeah,
I think Art's in second.
Nice showing for Wagme here in Fat Physique. Fat Physique's a 3.0. That's some heavy leveling that was done there on Fat Physique.
Yep.
Okay.
Very nice.
So let me select our winner, Fat Physique again. There were 4 wagers on Fat Physique. And
yeah, Rugme Racing, not Wagme.
Sorry, yes, Rugme, of course.
Respect the rebrand.
Okay, wagering has started on the 2200 meter race. Let me pull up that field first so you can see what gates everybody is in. We got 2 minutes left until that race kicks off. Let me share this screen. Dashing doubles in gate 1, Pearly Pearly gate 2, Supreme Polarity gate 3, Run Walk Fly gate 4, Ponyfish gate 5, Crazy AF in gate 6. I will share that in 1 second here. Kevin, who do you like here?
2000. I want to bet on our horse because this is the only time that Supreme will have a chance. But I have learned better. I try to adapt quickly when it's not going our way. I'm going Ponyfish.
Huh. That's who I backed. We're in sync today, mate.
It's not going well, but I'm glad we are aligned.
Let me give everybody another, let's say, 300 loyalty points in case you're fresh out because you have no betting discipline. Adding 300 for everyone. All right. They'll be there in probably like 10 seconds or something like that. And then let's go over to Zombie and check out the final marathon standings so we can kind of start to think about what we're going to be looking at in our featured group next week.
I like it. So obviously Solid Snake brings home the W with the most impressive performance of the tournament so far. I think Fat Physique is going to tie Enterprise Moss, but we do have tiebreakers.
Fat Physique took second. It does. It does pay. I forgot second place does pay. Tough break there for Supreme display of talent. Really good showing, but
yeah, the tiebreak is the most recent race. Is that
That's what it is. Yeah, and Fat Physique won that last one as we saw.
Yeah, in the last 2, which would be the second tiebreak. And I think it's basically second place in the week gets their money back effectively. It's not exactly that, but I believe we settled on 3% of the pot. First place gets 5. So congrats to the 2 winners on that.
So the race is off. The race is off.
I'm going to Oh, sorry, mate.
I'm going to close wagering. I just wanted to let everybody know in 5 seconds here. So if you were a snake in the grass, we got 24 wagers in, closing it right now. Okay. Go ahead, Jake. I'm going to pull up the race.
I was just going to say, so I think Enterprise Moss ran 4th in the 2400. So that means that Fat Physique will be seated ahead of him. I suppose it's irrelevant though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just the top 6. So
but that's why Fat Physique was second place, not third, and that was the tie break since they both won the 22.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on Supreme here. Supreme here in the nice Japan skin.
I wanted to be, but it's just not happening for us today, Don't.
We're due, man.
We're streaky. We're not necessarily law of averages same day.
It's true. We've used a lot of that streakiness on those $50 open class races.
Yeah.
So I'm on Supreme. Jake, you're both on Ponyfish, right?
Yeah, we're on, was that lane 5?
Yep, lane 5. 900 meters left. Go ahead and announce if anybody breaks. I'm going to go over and see how many.
I think it was one of those soft breaks where they've broken, you just don't really notice.
Yeah.
And it might be Supreme, depending on what gate 1 does.
And gate 1 is one of those. Who is in gate 1? That's dashing double.
Yeah, it's not going to do it. I don't think. It looks like
Supreme's
Supreme's
got
actually
this.
going to do it for us.
So Supreme, there were 8 wagerers on Supreme in gate 3. 3 had dashing double in gate 1. 5 had one of Plotton and Trotton's horses. I think that one's Pearly Pearly in gate 2. We had 1 wager on gate 4, 6 on gate 5 with you guys and Ponyfish, and there was 1 on gate 6. So all that matters is Supreme there. I guess not all that matters, because it matters for the season-long standings in the ZED Legends League.
That's right.
Every race matters.
So I think Dashing just snuck into third the last moment.
Who was second?
Pony.
Pony.
Yeah, that was a tight finish.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Jake.
That was a weird race.
Okay.
It's just a methodically dominant win for Supreme. It wasn't her normal kind of slingshot.
Okay, let's share. Here's the next race. It's 1800, same field. Let me pick our winner, which was gate 3, right? Supreme?
Yep.
8 people on Supreme. All right, that's done. And I'm going to open up wagering on the 1800 right now. All right, same field. It's open. All right. Who are you guys taking in 1800?
Jake's just copying my bet, so I'll let him go.
No, I'll go first. No. I've gone a bit left field. I'm back to Crazy in this one.
Oh yeah. Interesting. I'll go back to Pony. I think Pony had a good run there. Just ran into a bit of a buzzsaw. Ponyfish for 1800. I'm going to go ahead and say Dashing Double is my 1600 pick. Going with the chalk there.
I'm going to give everybody 200 more for this race.
We're 5 from 6, Kevin. I'm on Dashing in the 16.
There we go.
I think I did Dashing as well in one of my 50 Z-Bet wagers that I placed. I definitely took Ponyfish at the 18, though.
Yeah.
And I was on Supreme at 2000.
Left Coast Connections is look at that. 69-69. Just a very nice point total. And I think they won the last 2. I mean, that was some good picking from Left Coast. Left Coast.
Left Coast, I think Left Coast has a horse in the ZED Legends League as well. I'm going to have to get a list of all 100 horses and 102 horses and stables committed to memory here.
That's right. It'll start whittling down at least by the end of week 2 for you. Start focusing up.
So are we all?
Excuse me for 1 sec. I'm just going to grab a bottle of water. I forgot to bring one in.
Yeah, we got to keep you hydrated over there, Jake.
Yeah, I'm passing out at 9 a.m.
So you guys are on Ponyfish, both of you?
Yeah,
we're all on Ponyfish here.
That's probably the chalk. I think Jake said he was on Crazy AF.
Oh, he is.
A little off the wall there.
You know, the other thing we forgot to mention was that OTB.run. They're doing a top 3 pick for this. Did you see that, Kevin?
Yeah, that's cool. There's just so many options to get your DGen on for this tournament. It's cool seeing the support from everybody. Had a lot of fun so far, but I'm very biased.
Except for our horses. We finally got a win.
Hey, yeah, that was our. Hopefully, it can do better than Diamonds, and I think Diamonds was like a win and either 2 lasts or a 5th and a 6th.
So they're off. I'm going to close wagering. Let's see. Betting. We got 26 bets in on this one. 11 people are on Dashing Double in this race, Kevin.
Wow.
Gate 1.
Okay.
3 on gate 2, 2 on Supreme in gate 3. Oh, it just glitched to the Matrix track. We got 4 on gate 4, 3 on gate 5, and 3 on gate 6. So nobody really took the Ponyfish advice.
Probably for the better. I haven't got one right yet, so Fade Arb is working well.
Let's see. Has our raffle gone off yet?
It should have.
It's still open. It's still open.
I think your bot's asleep.
I did it for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but you did it before the first race, right?
Yeah, we've been going for like 50 minutes. Okay, I'll check it out after this race. See what's going on, why this raffle hasn't ended yet.
All right, Ponyfish has got a good one this time. Let's go. Come on.
Pony's looking good.
Supreme, nice break here.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite enough to go with Pony, but yeah, I don't know. You'll see that steady dashing double run. If you can just be ahead of dashing double, you know you've got a good run because that thing always finishes top 3.
That's what a 698 level will do for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pony's
Congrats. Oh, there goes dash and double. Not a little too late. Too little too late.
There we go. We got one. Take that, Jake.
I won my last 2 Z bets.
We're rich.
Dashing's got second.
Oh, what? Yeah.
All right. Congrats to those of you on Ponyfish. I was going to say congrats to Eventful on being the first horse to reach 700. We're not bitter.
Yeah, that was a heck of a run up on the XP, right? What was the starting level for Eventful? Low 5s? Had to be, right? Being 3.0.
I'm not sure, but I can't pull it up. You take a look while I manage these 8 different tabs.
You have enough going on. Your computer is breathing hard, so I'll get this one.
All right. Let's see.
I missed
So
that. So Eventful. When did Eventful hit 700?
was it yesterday or the day before? I'm not sure. What gate was Ponyfish in, guys? Was it 5?
Yes, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Completed that.
Yeah.
And
2 days ago. Eventful was a 518 when it started, which, I mean, that is pretty high for a 3.0. But, yeah, congrats to the Roid Ragers there.
All right. Wagering is open on the 1,600 meter race. Same field. One more time. Let me go back. Pull that up. We got 2 minutes until this race kicks off.
Do you have any tips for Star Blue? He says he's not accepting his bets.
Well, he might not have any money. Let me see if I can give people a little more loyalty points.
Okay.
Otherwise, somebody in the chat can probably give them. They're all expert. They know more than us.
Yeah, true.
All right, I give everybody 200 more. I want to look at our raffle and see why that hasn't stopped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this race, dashing double, got to be the favorite here. That BA can carry it when there's no distance preference involved. It would take a pretty solid variance run for some of the non-flamers to win.
Okay, I closed our raffle. I don't know why it stayed open for so long. Looks like we got 38 people in it. I'm going to pick a winner right now. Good luck, everybody. Sample Gates.
Wow.
Congratulations, Sample. That's the stable exclusive. And now I'm going to open up the next giveaway also here. Let's see.
I think Sample was doing well in the wagering as well, unless they bankrupted themselves, but they might have a big night.
Complete. Okay. Starting the next giveaway. This one is for an elite UUU. And it should show that horse in the chat there. The horse ID, you can look it up. Okay, that one's going to go for 10 minutes. We got 22 seconds left until this race kicks off. Who are you guys on?
Dashing.
Mm-hmm. That's the chalk. But if dashing double was getting almost half the bets at 18, you got to think that holds. So maybe it is a good time to zig a little bit and go with like a Pearly or something.
Yeah, I'm going to take Ponyfish again. I did bet on dashing double earlier in the day when I placed all my Z-Bet wagers. Okay. The race is off. We've got the underwater track here for our last mid-race. I don't think anybody has a chance to catch Toot Boot, right? You needed 2 wins and a second.
Yeah, yep, right.
Yeah.
I mean, you had, I don't know, Ponyfish is still eligible, right? Because Ponyfish won and came in second. So if Pony wins this, it'll have 2 wins on the last 2 races, which I think will get it done.
Okay. I'm closing the wagering. What do we do in that case? Just split the pot, I assume?
Did they both win the last 2, if that's the case?
Oh, that would be the tiebreaker too for our weekly.
Just keeps going. It keeps going back, yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So we got dashing double up here at the top. Let me see where everybody's bets were. Looks like we got 11 wagers again on dashing double, 3 on gate 2, which I think was Pearly. Only one person on Supreme in gate 3. and one person on gate 4, which I think is run, walk, fly. So the way that it works is if one of those horses win, that wagerer gets the entire pot. So I don't know if we explained that well. That's just kind of part of the learning process of being in this wagering event. You pick up the ropes as you go. But yeah, there's 9,500 loyalty points there, or ARB tokens in the pot. I think Dashing Doubles got this. What do you think?
I don't think so. I agree to disagree there. I think Pearly, my pivot might be doing it, but look at the run at the back. Is that run, walk, fly?
That's
oh,
run,
boy.
walk, fly.
Oh boy,
not quite.
The matching skins. Pearly.
Is that plotting and trotting with the exact? I think, right?
Congrats to that.
I think run, walk, fly got
to our the people's champ.
Not quite.
Toot Boot wins the mid.
So we've got Solid Snake as our marathon winner, Toot Boot as the mid winner. That was gate 2, correct? So there's only 3 people on gate 2 there.
Yeah, that's good value.
So yeah, it's going to be a nice. So I'm opening up wagering on the 1400 meter race. This is going to be 2 times points. And I think, let's see, I think I did a larger max wager too. Wagering is open. I guess I should pull up the field first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 minutes to race. We've got Massigny, I think is how you say it, the highest leveled sprinter in our event here at 684 for Grand Cru. And then Grand Cru actually has the second highest too in Villana, if that's how you say it, at 681. Billionths from Swift Silks Racing in gate 3 at a 679. Milk Bar Tour for Rugme at the 679 in gate 4. Pearly Force again for Plottin and Trottin at 677 in gate 5. And Get Ready to Fly. 3 Grand Cru horses in this race. He's at 672. You know, Grand Cru's been grinding all of his horses up there.
Yeah, we have a lot of good battles with Grand Cru in Class 1. They're always out there. I don't know how to say that top horse name, but I love that horse. It is so good. It is the 3.0 dream. So
we did. Yeah. We offered him. What did we offer? Like 1 ETH or something when everything was worthless a month ago.
Yeah, when it was. Yeah, of course. Money is but an option to, or no option to Grand Vault / Southern. But the breed on that, I think it's Confused Penguin and Tisha. I don't know if Jack's here or not, but probably lurking somewhere with Tisha, and you'll know it.
Grand Cru and Southern, they get confused a lot of the time, but they're different. You know that, right?
They are different. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Grand Cru was just running Southern's breeding operation for a good portion of breeding 2.0. But yeah, they're totally different. Job.
I'm gonna have to cheer for Villana here, guys, because it's the only horse in this race that I bred.
Oh wow, you bred that horse?
I did, yeah. Grand Cru bought him off me, I think just after Racing 2.0 launched. So it was a breeding 2.0 out of Justice League and a Starborn from Nakamoto's only.
There you go.
But he's done well.
Was that a patented post-maiden Iceberg fire sale, or was it? No.
Like I knew it was good, and I had it listed for an ETH, and it was just racing it, and he bought it one night. So it was a fair sale, and he's done really well with it.
Yeah,
closing wagering, everybody. The horses are off.
2 ETH with it already.
Yeah,
we got 29 bets on this, guys. 8 people wagering on gate 1. 5 on gate 2, 4 on gate 3, 5 on gate 4, 6 on gate 5, and 1 lonely wager on Get Ready to Fly down here in gate 6. 1,000 meters left. Don't blink on these sprints. Actually, we got another like 500 meters until somebody breaks. You can blink.
I think Get Ready to Fly used to be Grand Cru's favorite horse. Maybe Miss Igni is now, but I'm pretty sure he's got a soft spot for it. So cool to see it win. Oof.
Well, there goes Get Ready to Fly. A little bit too early though, right?
Yeah, I think so. Got to be. I'm waiting on Miss Igni to break. That's got to be the variance champ here.
Yeah, I think Massigny's got it. You called it.
That's just such a good horse. But I don't know.
It's got to be enough.
I think so. I can't imagine Milk Bar Tour having the jump to get that at 14.
Last 100 meters. Massigny with the big win. And I would call Massigny now the favorite to win week 1 for the ZED Legends League here for sprints.
Yeah.
I think so. It's got to get, that's
another win in a 4th, does it? Or 2 seconds, I think, would do it.
Right.
Well, it took me 7 bets, but I finally got a winner on my my ZBet placings.
Congrats.
Okay, that was gate 1. So we had 8 wagers on Massigny there in gate 1. Completed that. I'm going to open up wagering, and then I'm going to give everybody another 400. Oh, and remember, this one is, that last one was 2 times the points, and this one is going to be 2 times the points as well. And then the final one's going to be 3 times the points. So I'm not going to give more points after this 1,200. I'm announcing it right now. I'm starting the wagering on this 1,200. I'm going to give 500 to everybody right now, and that's it. That's all you're getting. Don't come back for more. All right, so 10 seconds, you should have all those loyalty points. Let's see, where are we at in the wagering? You can always pull up the standings by putting exclamation point top into the chat. And there we are. Pull that up. Oh.
Left Coast, still dominating.
Okay, so how long do we got here?
Yep.
We've got, we still got 2 minutes. I'm going to pull up the standings.
Well, and the 12, so people can be reminded of the gates.
Oh, okay. I'll do that first since we got 2 minutes. There we are. You can see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Massigny in gate 1, Villana, billionths.
I think it's exactly the same as the 14 flame, right? Looks very similar.
I think it is, yeah. Okay, let me pull up the sprint standings over on the zombie site. There we go.
I just checked ZBet, and I think I was the only person that had a bet in that that race. So I get my money back.
No, I had a bet. I had a bet on every single one, Jake. So.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, it's only saying there's 1 punter in it. I don't know. Maybe I need to update, refresh or something.
So let's see.
Maybe I'm not logged in.
I guess nothing's going to change on these standings until after this race. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got Massigny down here with the 10. Okay, let's go back to the race.
Yeah, I think you got a raffle closing pretty soon as well.
Cool. And then we'll do one final raffle at the end of the stream. We'll break down the feature groups for next week after these last 2 races, do a final raffle, and then I think get out of here unless there's anything else that I'm forgetting, Kevin.
No, I think that sounds good. I'm on Villana here. I'm going shout out to Jake's breeding abilities. Gate 2, bringing it home.
I think I bet on Massigny. Let's see. Better get this race pulled up. Goes fast on these sprints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Massigny for the clean sweep. I'm calling it.
Wow.
Jake, who are you on?
Massigny. Yeah.
All right, they're off. We're underwater again.
I normally don't like this one, but it kind of vibes well with the background here, so I'm good with it.
It does, actually. You know, we've got other backgrounds that Joe gave us. I'll pull one up.
I can handle much more change all at once. So
it's an issue on the marathon races if your horse gets real far back, where you're sort of outside the tunnel.
Outside the bubble, yeah.
Yeah.
So recap here on the wagers. We've got 9 wagers on gate 1, 8 on gate 2, 3 on gate 3, 3 on gate 4, 4 on gate 5, and 2 on gate 6. So we're all over the place in this one.
Oh, nice and spread.
Yeah, some people trying to make a comeback, I think.
That's the way to do it with these. This one's 2x, right? Normal?
Yeah, this one's 2x, and the last one's going to be 3x.
Yep. The brakes are off.
Oh, there goes Get Ready to Fly. Is that enough? 300 meters left. I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else is coming.
How about that? Gate 6 only had 2 bets, right?
It did. 2 or 3.
Wow. All right.
Masigny with the second
Mm.
needs another second to take home the win. A third would tie, and I'm guessing, I don't know if it would have the tiebreaker there.
Guessing it would not, because that would be the worst possible tiebreaker you could have
Right.
going 1, 2, 3.
There was
second place to do it.
19,599 loyalty points in that pot that we've just assigned to the 2 people that took Get Ready to Fly. So big win there. Okay, I'm opening up wagering on this last race. Again, 3x points on this thing. Still anybody's game. Hopefully you save some points. All right. 3 minutes until race.
Man.
So Masigny lost the flame here. Masigny's not a true sprinter, huh?
No. Confused Penguin. I mean, it's probably 14, 12.
Was that Penguin and Tisha?
Yeah. So I think it's like a 12, 14, but it does well for itself at 1,000 too. Look at Leaf. My goodness. Just a dominant performance. I don't know where that came from or if we're being hacked, but Leaf is up by like 26,000 points.
Well, that's 3x points.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how it works, but I would guess if Leaf had like wagered 3 times as many as let's say Left Coast Connections was the other one that was on Get Ready to Fly there, I assume it gets divvied up percentage wise, right?
You'd think, right? Yeah, it has to.
We don't know a whole lot here.
Yeah. We are drivers. We are not thinkers.
Right. Just tell us if we're doing something wrong, guys.
Yeah.
What do we got? I'm going to close this raffle. Seems like everybody's had enough time for the second raffle.
Been more than 10 minutes, that's for sure.
All right. Close entries. I'm going to pick the winner for our second raffle, this Elite UUU. I think this one either came from Notorious Boom or Roll of POP. So some really good marathon blood in this Elite. Corb Sorb. Tongue twister here. Congrats.
Yeah.
Well done.
Corb Sorb, make sure you message me on Twitter DM or Discord and send me your wallet, and I will get this over to you.
Oh, there we go.
Complete. Okay. I'll wait to open up that last final giveaway until after we're done with this last 1,000 meter race.
Yep. So to recap, if Masigny gets a second place or better, it will be the week 1 sprint champion and take home a couple $100 for his troubles.
Let's see. Super Streak. Yeah, Super Streak finished with a win. So
it will have the tiebreaker.
There will not be a tie, yeah. Well, there could be a tie, but yeah, there will not be a tie on the tiebreaker.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 others, so it's possible. Yeah, if it got to 22, it might even be behind Fitzgerald or Ted Lasso.
Here we go. You can cut the tension with a knife here. The 52nd ZED Legends League race of the day.
It feels a little bit like day 1 of March Madness,
Racing.
right? Yeah, the Americans. Like, there's just been a grind all day, been glued to my TV, and here we are, that nice West Coast 10 o'clock night game for all the marbles.
I'm tired, man.
The madness.
It's draining. Still can't believe how bad all our sprinters did.
Have you closed wagering yet?
I'm closing it right now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Good luck to everyone who had a bet.
Oh, it closed itself. Yeah, we got 29 wagers, 5 of them on gate 1, 9 on gate 2, 5 on gate 3, 5 on gate 4, 2 on gate 5, and 3 on gate 6. Masigny out in front, 300 meters left. Billionths with a break here. Is that enough for Billionths,
Cool.
Kevin?
Milk bar tour.
So I think, oh man, that's a late break. Masigny's not going to get it done, it looks like.
Is that Volana?
I think it's
Second
Milk Bar
to
Tours going to
Volana.
get it.
Yeah.
Milk bar
That's our
tour.
Yeah.
tour.
That was the one.
That's Stable Run.
Wow. So Super Streak, our sprint champion for week 1 of the Legends League.
Congratulations. That's is that Solare stable?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Congratulations. A great week in the books. I hope everybody had fun. I had a blast. It seems like the community is really rallying around ZED Legends League as we had hoped. So I'm excited about this, guys. Jake, what was your takeaway from week 1?
I need to level my horses up a bit. But no, it was good fun. I knew that going into it. Yeah, it's such a great event you guys are putting it on. It'd be really cool one day if you could run in a starting level OG tournament, obviously, but
Yep.
Yeah, this gets everyone in the community involved and they have a stake. So it's really cool. I'm enjoying it.
So there was 5 wagers on, that was gate 4, right? Milk Bar Tour, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was 5
Honestly,
wagers.
yes.
Yes, it was. All right. Let me complete the wagering.
Oh, the standings I just showed, I think, were premature.
Let's see.
So now we get to see how much. Whoa. Left coast.
Left coast out of
Out of
nowhere.
left field.
Stop hiding it. We're clicking at the same time. There we go. Okay, so left coast is our winner. And left coast, you have your choice of the exclusive, the legendary UUU. I think that would be what I would take from Loves of Fantasy. There's also the gold Budweiser skin if that's your thing, or there's an exclusive UUU. Let me just pull it up while we're talking about it.
What
And
happened,
then-
Leaf was crushing the field. That's that triple points in the last one.
Yeah. And a long shot winning really just doomed Leaf.
Maybe he went conservative in Final Jeopardy there and just only wagered a little bit. He's a good sport.
Mm-hmm.
That worked out much better than the other times we've done this wagering. It's so much smoother.
You're getting better at it.
Congrats, Left Coast. Okay, let me pull up the prizes. Then you know what? Let me start the last raffle first. Then I'll pull up the prizes. Then we'll look at the fields for next week and then close the raffle. That sound good?
Yep.
Okay. Raffle. All right, starting it up. There we go. Exclamation point raffle to get in on the raffle, everybody. All right, so our prizes.
I love the jabbing from editor. That's what makes these things so fun. Just a little banter going back and forth when you're betting.
Okay, so I think Sample won this top exclusive. This was the stable exclusive. And then these 2 elites were, one of them is the giveaway that we just started, and the other one was the raffle that we just closed. So your options are this legendary, and then this exclusive. Oh yeah, we already showed this. Yeah, Marajo's Mortals and Very Best Staunch, or gold Budweiser skin. And I gotta say, Plottin and Trottin didn't want any credit for donating the Budweiser skin, but I mean, he gave it. It's very generous of everybody giving stuff. I feel like you got to at least bury a shout out here in this stream so everybody knows the generosity of the community.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pull up the standings. So sprint. We know it's Super Streak. I don't know if this refreshed or not. It might be refreshing right now. There we go. All right. So next week on our featured group, we're going to have Super Streak, Fitzgerald, Ted Lasso, Bunhee Fufu, Quite Original, and Homebound. What
Where
do you
did
think,
the Signy fall to?
The Signy. Oh, you know what? It hasn't taken the last race yet.
Yeah. Might
Let me refresh again.
Or
I
we
got one
could-
more fresh.
We could also break down. the
We'll go to
other
marathon.
finals
We'll
first.
go to marathon if it's not refreshed here. There it is. Oh, no. All right, we'll go to marathon.
Start with marathon.
Yep. Okay. Marathon next week, featured group: Solid Snake, Fat Physique, Enterprise Moss, Perfection, I Love Phillies 2, and Breathless Edge. This is pretty star-studded, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got A lot of big names. And then Enterprise Moss, probably the underdog, but it has the variance coming out of Group 6 to make some noise, even amongst the beast.
Yeah, if there's a horse that you want against a bunch of high level stable horses, it's a Enterprise Moss type.
Yeah, that's a good group.
Who are you guys taking from this group?
Man, Solid Snake's running well. I'm gonna take Fat Physique. The level advantage is pretty significant to that, and it's shown like it plays well. It flamed in all 3 of those premier bracket races, and it's only gonna have a bigger advantage over these horses. So I'll go with Rugby.
Jake, who's your pick?
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Good choice.
I think Solid Snake. I think Solid Snake is going to just show up here.
It's the top. Yeah, it's out of the top 2 for me. Yeah.
That's a good showing for Breathless with the. It's not the highest level now, but still has that distance preference and winning ability as it showed.
I think it's still 654 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sound
I
right?
don't know exactly.
Something in that area. Okay, Genuine Risk, Artful Song, Roll of Thunder, Born to Battle, Calendula, and Grandeur in Heat 2 there, Jake. That should be a fun one.
Yeah, I was hoping I was going to be in Heat 3, I guess. But no, that's good. That's not too bad.
Here's Heat 3.
Grandeur. Oh, Heat 3's there, yeah.
Heat 3, Festus is going to show up next week, Kevin.
Yeah, very, very due. Did we avoid having 2 in the bottom bracket? Nice. Ready, set, boom in Group 4.
Yep. RSB in Group 4. I mean, these are all fun groups. And then we get third head in the final group with Cutie, Vanilla Bean, the only Class 2 horse here.
The Cutie Colt, like I cannot believe that was the run it gave.
Yeah, for the level of variance that Cutie has, that's pretty unlucky.
That is unlucky.
Yeah.
All right, here's our mids for next week. Our featured group: Toot Boot, Bermuda Triangle, Chromatic Theory, Scoop Dog, Pocket Blades, and Publish for Ebony. Kevin, who are you taking from this group?
Scoop's hot. I'm going Scoop. You don't bet against Scoop when it gets hot.
Jake?
Yeah, I've got to go Scoop, don't I?
You do. I mean,
yeah,
it's your horse.
Pocket Blades is a super breed, right?
Pocket Blades
is a super breed. Yeah, that's sort of like the best super breed run that we've seen through a maiden. You know, won the maiden and then won the zombie maiden as well. Like, just it cleaned up. That's what you want to see.
Yeah,
we also bred Publish for Ebony.
Yeah, they early that up really well.
Yeah. I'm going to take Chromatic. I'll go out on a limb here. Take Chromatic next week. Okay. I mean, whoever wins this, it's a big advantage there. And I mean, there's only going to be one more week, right? So,
Yep,
it's going to be fun dynamics. Heat 2 at mid, right here, 7 through 12. Evergreen fell into that one. Plottin and Trottin bought Mirepoix for like 0.5, I want to say, somewhere between 0.4 and 0.6. I can't remember exactly the price from Royd Rager right when we were looking for that last horse in the mid. And he messaged me and snuck it in. So cool story if Mirepoix shows up in that final. Here's Heat 3, 13 through 18. Got some OG horses in here with Barack, Phantom Pacer, Diamonds. That's a fun heat.
And then probably one of the best 2.0 mids in Evening Grape.
Yeah. Gin and Juice is really good too.
Yeah, that's a good group for. I mean, yeah, they're all gonna be good, but that one has some names on it.
And next group, starting with Super Fluid here, another super breed for Ripple Crown, all the way down to Drive Rule. Slander fell into that one, Jake. Have a fighting chance in that group, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've updated this. Have you?
This
Where was Supreme?
Not. You're right. It didn't refresh. My bad. Let's see if anything changes here. Supreme's going to be in one of those top 3.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be somebody in the new group at the top.
All right.
Yeah, Ponyfish.
Ponyfish is in the second, yeah.
Wow.
It was a tie.
Okay.
Tied with Published for Ebony. And Dashing Double. Okay. Well, things have shooken up here. So Ponyfish down to Les Close. And
That's
then we got
yellow heat.
Yeah, a lot of yellow in there.
A lot of yellow.
Then it's Evergreen down to Phantom Pacer here. So we shook that one up a little bit. And Supreme just missed that third heat.
Thank goodness. We can't have too many.
Yeah, that was a death heat too. All right, Supreme. Oh, this is still a tough heat.
Yep.
A lot of big names in that one. All right, so Jake, I feel like you kind of, Stoneflower's not in this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is a pretty decent heat to get in. I mean, there's some variance in there, but I wouldn't be surprised if Slander pulled something out.
Slander and Compelling. That's cool.
And then our final heat. Wow, Stoneflower had a rough go, didn't it?
Oof.
And Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
And Crazy AF. Crazy AF is a pretty good horse.
Yeah, it was in the death bracket to start out. That'll probably be the favorite. I don't know. Stoneflower's hard to bet against too. That's pretty tough for the lowest bracket.
All right, one more refresh here on the sprinters. Where did we end up? Okay. Super Streak, Fitzgerald, Ted Lasso, Bunny Fufu, Quite Original, and Homebound. Jake, you first. Who you taking? Featured heat next week.
Oh, I got my pick.
I'm going to go with Quite Original.
I have too. Yeah, that horse is going to be tough against this field.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
Ted Lasso has been leveled up a ton. So
is Homebound. You know, all of the ones that Grand Crew is somehow part of, because PP1 is his friend, and I think he does some management there, at least the breeding. But anybody that knows Grand Crew is leveling their horses a lot. Then we've got Massigny, who was in our feature group this week, leading off heat 2, down to major. This is a fun heat. You got Blood Duchess, major, Immortal Duchess, a cut above. Yeah, this is a fun one.
And back the toppy there.
Yeah. What's that, Jake?
I said I'm picking Massigny in that heat.
Massigny, yeah. That's probably a pretty good bet. I don't know. What are the odds there, Kevin? Pretty heavy on Massigny?
4-1.
Blood Duchess always has a chance. We know that. Major has been leveled quite a bit too.
Love that horse.
Half Past Midnight, Get Ready to Fly, Milk Bar Tour, Billionths, Fish Sushi, and Anytime Now in heat 3.
I'm on Anytime Now there.
Milk Bar Tour has got a lot of levels.
It does, but
so does Billionths.
Yeah, they're kind of the same horse. It feels like a lot of levels, a lot of DP.
Yeah,
the same outcome in the same heat. So
heat 4, Blink and You'll Miss It, Poison Chalice, Ducky Malin, 8, White Heart, and Twisted Urgency. Jake, is Twisted going to show up next week?
Twisted will show up sometime, somewhere, for sure.
Might be next season.
That's a pretty favorable heat level wise. I mean, I think you've got 8 or White Heart probably bringing it home, but that's a good draw for Twisted and Ducky and Blinking You'll Miss It.
Yeah, they're all pretty low level.
Yeah.
And then 2 more heats. Crazy Lucky Horse, Pearly Force, Super Surge, Verve, Final Masquerade, and Snake in the Grass.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like Snake in the Grass in this one.
Going Verve.
Jake?
Ooh. I don't know. Pearly Force. Like that horse.
Final heat here. Pork House and Y2K. And Tish's Delicious.
We've got the lat with the bottom 3 in it, or at least some ownership.
Yeah, at least we only own half of the bottom 2.
I think Kaus is going to show up.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be Villana, but I like the confidence.
Okay. Anything else that you guys want to say before I pick a winner for this last raffle?
No, it's been fun. I'm pumped to do this every week. A lot of fun to kind of see the engagement in chat and all the betting feels like old Zed, you know, a lot of fun.
You know what? One other thing I did want to show the qualifier, and we should probably just throw some horses in the qualifier, Kevin. It's $20. Nobody's signed up yet. Let me share it. Copy link. Here are the rules to the qualifier. I'll put it in the chat. And then here is the link to enter the qualifier. It's the only thing that's open right now on the Zombie site. So if you got a horse that's, you know, in the 600 ballpark, or you just feel like gambling, the way that this qualifier is going to work is, well, actually, we don't know what the format's going to be, but the top 3 finishers will get paid, their entries paid into next season of the ZED Legends League, and they'll fill in those relegation spots. And then if there's money left over, if there's enough entries, there's going to be cash payouts as well. So that's all to be determined depending on how many people sign up for it. But yeah, if you guys want to get in on ZED Legends League, we'll keep posting this. But I just did want to mention it before we pick this raffle winner.
Yep. Think of it as like a satellite, right? Like you're paying a little to get a $100 entry, kind of like poker does.
Exactly. All right, we're picking a winner here. Good luck, everyone. Last chance.
Good luck.
Till next week.
Good luck.
Nate Paul 4.
Hey.
Congratulations. All right. So if you won a horse, send me a message, Twitter DM or Discord. We'll get your horse over to you. We'll be giving away a bunch more horses over the next 4 weeks of ZED Legends League. Again, Southern Farms is providing 15 UUUs. We're going to be giving away some more of our UUUs. So, yeah, keep coming out. We appreciate y'all. And anything else, guys? Any last words?
No, can't we do it? I think next week, have we decided Wednesday or Friday?
Right. Yeah, so Kevin and I are going golfing. I'm going down to see Kevin. So I'm going to be flying back Thursday. I think it would be too rushed. And if I get delayed or anything like that, I don't want to miss the stream. So I think I'd prefer Friday because I'm going to be back home. I'm not going to have to stream from the South Carolina Podunk internets you have down there, Kevin.
Yeah, I'll know more over past the weekend, but that's probably the safe bet as well, Friday.
Jake, will you be available? That'd be Saturday morning for you.
Might be tough. The weekends it's tough for me to, like, that's school sport and like stuff like that. So Saturday mornings is probably not going to work for me, unfortunately.
Well, we're going to do Thursday, which would be Friday morning for week 3 and likely the playoffs and stuff like that. So it's not going to be easy, but we're going to try to replace you for next week's if you can't make it.
Just take a screenshot and
just put you up there. Can you record some audio for us and we can just kind of play like sound bites?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, grandeur.
Come on, Twisted.
Okay, so yes, let's plan on Friday, pending Kevin's official approval. But yeah, Jake, we'll be back on Thursday the following week, Thursday the championship week, and then probably Thursday the grand final week. So thanks for coming out, everybody. Make sure you're following the Twitch channel. Again, you couldn't win that raffle if you weren't following. I don't know. I didn't mention that enough. So make sure you're following and you'll get notification next time we go live. And I'll catch you guys later. All right.
All right. See you guys.
See you guys.